The Mercedes-Benz CLA has entered its second generation. Let's talk about it. As a quick refresher, the CLA started as Mercedes' entry-level car, though it's moved up a slot now that the cheaper A220 exists. Base price for the CLA is under $38,000. It's based on a wider and longer front drive platform versus generation number 1, though all-wheel drive is a $2,000 option, and I think it looks brilliant, especially in this zero-cost sun yellow paint. Here are some casually paced shots to drive the point home. Okay, that's the lay of the land. And now, details. Propelling the CLA is a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. The Duo generates ample power and rapid, nearly invisible gear changes, though an observant driver might note occasional clunkiness from the transmission, especially at low speeds. Floor it from a stop, and it takes a beat for power to build, but once you're moving, all you have to do is gently apply a little bit of pressure on the right foot, and you get satisfying pull. Merck says the CLA can sprint to 60 miles per hour in 6.3 seconds. That's zesty enough for normal living, but if you feel compelled to truly haul ass, the Mercedes-AMG CLA 35 drops that 0 to 60 tally to a sultry 4.6 seconds while leveraging its summer tires and revised suspension to deliver heightened joy on a lateral plane. That joy could only be surpassed by a somehow more powerful CLA, and look, there it is, the CLA 45. Golly, that looks fun. But the 250 delivers cornering fun too. The steering feels quick, precise, and engaging. And if you're wondering whether the CLA's front-wheel drive nature compromises the driving experience, no, it does not, unless your top priority is power on oversteer. And there's a pretty good chance you don't know what that means, so no, the CLA is just fine. For normal driving, ride quality is more than acceptable, even riding on our test car's optional 19-inch tires. I also appreciate the CLA's satisfyingly firm brakes and a cabin that deftly inhibits audio intrusions. I can't hear you, big truck. And with that cabin mention, I successfully segued into the interior. Oh, and what a delight that interior is. I'm tempted to deploy the phrase, "just look at it," as my analysis, but what the heck. A few more words can't hurt. The CLA's cockpit certainly looks worthy of Mercedes, and in most places it feels that way too. Like its more expensive siblings, the controls operate with a satisfying resistance and clickiness. Though the premium movement of the window switches is undercut by their plasticky feel. And if the buttons were logically arranged, I wouldn't have to take my eyes off the road to visually confirm their function. As for the MBUX Infotainment System, it's controlled via this trackpad, through a controller on the steering wheel, or by touching the screen itself. It's nice to have options, but the menu structure is not immediately intuitive. Humans are remarkably adaptable, but with luxury cars, should they have to be? Technological learning curves aside, the optional dual 10.25-inch displays in our car look sweet. 7-inch screens come standard. That's pretty good too. If you'd rather let your voice do the talking, the CLA's voice recognition works really well. Hey, Mercedes. Usually. Hey, Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Warm me up.
Showing 2 results starting with bridle me up.
Close enough. I guess I'm buying a wedding dress. From a dimensional perspective, the front seats easily accommodate me, the ultimate average man. That's the easy part. Behind my preferred front seat position, legroom is workable thanks to this knee cutout, but for my 5'10" body, headroom is tight. The CLA's poopy roofline may look sexy, but it's not without compromise. Where the roofline terminates, you'll find a workable 11.6 cubic foot trunk supplemented by split folding rear seats. Alright, if you adore efficiency-related text, please brace yourself. That frugality is aided by a Mercedes-claimed drag coefficient of 0.23, which ranks slipperier than a Prius, meaning there's still hope for a Prius that's not wholly off-putting. What about the competition? By price and power, the BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe is well aligned, though the CLA is undoubtedly the sexier choice. You can also get a base Audi A4 or Volvo S60 for similar money. Or if you're willing to aim slightly down market, the Audi A3 or Acura ILX are both notably cheaper entry luxury choices. For around $37,500, including destination charges, a basic CLA includes a panoramic moonroof, dual-zone climate control, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, automatic emergency braking, and keyless ignition, but not keyless go smart key access for the doors. In fact, this exact car does not have keyless go, meaning later when I lock it, I'll be locking 54 grand worth of Mercedes by reaching into my pocket and pushing a button on a fob. What is this world coming to? If you're willing to dance with the devil, there's an option sheet featuring dynamic cruise control, blind spot warning, active parking assist, AMG styling packages, boy that dark trim sure looks nice, seating and heating ventilation that can be operated simultaneously, and for $550, keyless go. Conquer frugality, and your CLA 250's MSRP can easily blast past $50,000. It has its limitations, but the CLA continues to bring Mercedes-Benz luxury to comparative commoners. And if that's not compelling enough, consider this thoughtful analysis. Just look at it.